Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, guys, I actually have a request from one of my Twitter followers. So this Twitter follower asked me, or sent me through a DM, they asked me, hey, what do I need as far as the essentials go in my makeup bag? So she is a very, not necessarily conservative. I believe she said she lives in like a conservative area, things like that. And she's very new to makeup and she's just trying to get her foot in the door as far as the essentials go. So that is what I'm going to show her as well as you guys today, what essentials that you may need as far as your makeup routine goes. So with any basic makeup routine, it just all depends on what are you wanting out of your makeup look. And for most beginners, it's usually like, I just want to look good. I just want to improve my natural self. And so that's what I'm going to focus on today. Just improving the natural self, not really going too far out there as far as like the full like beat and everything like that goes. Again, this is just for beginners who's trying to get their foot in the door. And also if you are somebody who normally does a full beat of makeup and is just trying to kind of learn how to scale back a little bit, this can also help you as well. So I already have like moisturizers on and anything like that. If you guys want to know more about skincare, I do have videos on skincare. I will leave that linked up and through here. We are going to start off with complexion. So with complexion, you have a couple of different options. One being just having a nice concealer. This is the MAC Prolongwear concealer. I'm actually going to be using this today just to focus on evening out my skin tone here and there in those places that I want to perfect. Another option for you guys who want something a little bit more than concealer, you can always opt for a tinted moisturizer. This is the Bare Minerals Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. So since I'm just using concealer today and keeping it simple, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take about a pump of the Prolongwear concealer. This is the shade NC50 that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a blending brush and focus that on the areas that I want to even out on my face. And generally speaking, when you want to even out your complexion, usually you start in the center of your face outwards, but if you're trying to spot correct, of course, spot correct those certain places. So I'm going to start with my under eye area. So I'm just going to tap that in. So specifically for me, my under eye area, because I just need that area to be a little bit more even. It's a little bit darker on the inner corner, as well as these dark spots on my nose. So next is going to be the brows. So I feel like brows are very, very, very important, but of course you can skip this step if you have pretty perfect brows already. But for me, I feel like brows are essential. So you have a couple of different options as far as brow pencils go. So as far as drugstore, if you're on a budget, the Wet n Wild brow pencil is really, really, really good. It has the spoolie and of course it has the thin pencil so you can get those nice hair strokes. And then as far as the high end goes, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is really, really good, as well as the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow for this portion. And the reason why I like using this brow pencil is because it's really, really precise as far as the strokes go that it gives. And you can really get a very natural brow look with this pencil. Like, see like how now that my brow is filled in, my look looks a lot more put together. I look a lot more polished and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. So brows are filled in. Now, if you're just a complexion and brows type of person, you can actually stop here if you want. But let's go ahead and continue because I know there's a lot of people who want to do a lot more. So we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. So if you're the type of person who wants to wear eyeshadow, you can actually use your complexion product that you use to even out your skin tone on your eyes as well as your eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to just take like just a little pump of the MAC Prolongwear concealer that I used earlier and take that same blending brush that I used. And I'm just going to take this and just kind of blend this out all over my lid just to kind of give it a nice clean base. Okay, so now for the actual eyeshadow. So for most people who are just beginners at eyeshadow, I always recommend starting off with just one color. Eyeshadow does not have to be super complicated, guys, to bring out your eye shape or eye color and things like that, but just find one good color, something that's either on the neutral side and something that is not too shimmery, something that has more of like a slight like reflective finish, nothing too glittery or anything like that, unless of course you're comfortable with that. And to make this simple, because if you're a beginner, you probably don't have brushes, so the best tool for you is probably going to be using your fingers. Your fingers are going to be your best friend. So I'm going to go into this MAC single shadow in Sweet Heat, and I'm just going to take, because I have pretty big phalanges here, so I'm just going to take my pinky finger in this color right here, and I'm literally just going to take it all over my lid. Alright, so we're going to follow up with some mascara. So for mascara, if you're like my Twitter follower, if you're a more modest type of girl, then of course black mascara would probably not be your thing. So go for a brown mascara. Brown mascara is going to be a lot more natural. Mascara that I'm going to be using is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara in black brown. And I'm literally just going to do like a light coating. And next we're going to do lips. So for lips, I always tell people a good gloss is something that's super easy, super simple, that's going to naturally enhance your lips. And then of course a color gloss is going to give you some nice color as well, or you can do a tinted lip balm. But today I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in Fenty Glow. It's just a nice gloss that gives you a decent bit of shine. Alright guys, so this is pretty much it, but for a final tip for you guys who have more oilier skin, it's always good to have in your bag a good blotting powder or blotting tissues or things like that. So throughout the day, if you do get a little bit oily, you can kind of like combat the oil or touch up or things like that. Again, we're keeping it simple. We're not talking about prep or anything like that, but taking with you like a translucent powder or again blotting tissues, things like that will really help you kind of tame the shine. And all you need to do literally is just take whatever brush that you have, or if you have blotting tissues, just take a little bit of that, just a little bit, and just kind of like mattify or take away the shine. And then you're done, and then you can just pop this in your bag and you're ready for the rest of the day. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this simple kind of like tutorial of me showing you guys like the very bare minimum of makeup as far as, you know, minimalist makeup goes. If you guys want to see more sort of like teaching slash like tutorial style videos, then let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. But yeah guys, I will catch you guys later in my next video.